One of the most fundamental questions asked in Dharmika philosophy is, what are the valid sources of knowledge? These sources of knowledge are called the Pramana. There are 6 Pramana in total. However, not every school or darshana accepts all of them. This video explains the 6 Pramana and lists which school accept which Pramana. Pratyaksha. Pratyaksha means perception. Observations made using the senses fall under this Pramana. For example, if you see a ball, you may use your senses to conclude that it has a round form. Anumana. Anumana is inference. It is conclusions drawn from the analysis and compartmentalization of observations. For example, if you see vapors rising from tea, you may infer that the tea is hot. Shabda. Shabda means words, and it can be divided into 2 parts, Vedika and Laukika. Vedika Shabda is testimony from texts and scriptures, specifically the Vedas. Laukika is personal testimony or testimony from a person with authority or expertise on a topic. An example of Laukika Shabda is a doctor writing a prescription for a patient. Upmana. Upmana is comparison or analogy. For example, if one wishes to understand grahatva or gravity, they may use an analogy. Imagine a sheet of fabric. It represents dik and kala, space and time. Now let's place a ball in that fabric. This ball represents a graha, planet. The ball causes the fabric to bend around it. If we were to place a less dense ball next to the first ball, the new ball will roll towards the first ball and fall into the bend created by that first ball. This comparison represents how grahatva works, at least the current and the Vaisheshika understanding of it. Arthapatti. Arthapatti is postulation. The best way to explain this is by an example. Raja loves to eat food. Raja does not eat during the day. Thus, using Arthapatti, one can conclude that Raja eats at night. Anuplabdhi. Abhava. Anuplabdhi or abhava means non-existence, non-perception, and cognitive proof. Here is an example of anuplabdhi. Raja grabs a glass and notices it has no water. He states, "There is no water in this glass." This statement is an example of anuplabdhi. Future videos will cover all of these pramanas, proofs, arguments against these proofs, and subcategories within each pramana. Here is a list of every major darshan and which pramana they accept. Ajvika is missing here as very little is known about this darshan and inquiries into its pramana were inconclusive so far. Mimasa Vedanta. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Shabda, Upamana, Arthapatti, Anuplabdhi, Abhava. Nyaya. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Upamana, Shabda. Sankhya, Yoga, Buddha Dhatu, Jain, Vaisheshika. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Shabda. Lokayata. Pratyaksha. If you would like to discuss, debate, or just simply learn more about Dharmika philosophy, please feel free to join our Discord server. Link is in the description below. And feel free to share this video. Dhanyavada.